Yep, I look awful. I don't care. Ooh, sorry. Hope anyone gets on here. Try and connect up with some of y'all. Yes, Molly. How you doing, Mal? Hmm. So we'll see if anyone gets on here. If you guys recall, hey, yeah, I'm all right. Just in pain. So what's been going on with everybody? Well, sorry I was MIA for a while. Yes, I know I have readings, but I've been busy. And I met someone last month, and yeah, I'm not gonna get into a whole lot of it on here, but yeah, I look terrible. Hi, Mama. Either way, yeah. Right now I'm sitting with a heating pad. It started snowing outside. Let me see if I can turn around the camera. We're supposed to have quite a bit of freaking snow. They're talking anywhere from like 12 to 18 inches by the time it's all said and done. So I planned on doing readings during this snowstorm. So, kind of just chilling here with my animals and my kids here. And yep, I started a new relationship. So, hey, how are you? Good to see you too, hon. Yep. Hey, did you guys recall me doing that talk last month back in December about divine partners coming in? Wow. Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna work out. And I even said that, and I kind of started going on other dates. Well, guess what? Well, he realized he was dumb. Um, kind of, I don't want to go into really the whole situation, but kind of got to the point where it was like, well, he was dealing with stuff going on, and I had to back off of that whole situation. I had to. So I gave him space, and I decided just to do my own thing, and guess what? He came back. And it's great. So I told him, these are my boundaries. You cross these boundaries. There is no looking, there's no talking, there's nothing. And he knows it. Right now I have my period. Sorry, I don't want to put that on here, but yeah. He knows it. It brought me over freaking chocolate and wine. So, yep. My robe. Yeah, he got me a cat robe. Because he knows I love animals. But it's freaking adorable. I'll have to do a reading in this sometime. Look at this. Well, he freaking bought this for me. It's freaking cute. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh. See? It's freaking adorable. Thank you. I'm pretty happy too. He's another freaking Aries. Yeah, so like he's extremely stubborn and so am I. And I talked to a few people about the placements that are in his chart. We have 5 identical placements. 5. Yeah. And he's a Sagittarius rising, and my North Node's in Sag, and Jupiter's there right now. So, right along with Venus. A lot of things going on. So it's not like I haven't been keeping up on the astrology and stuff. I've just been watching other people and kind of just hanging back because I didn't need any confusion going on. Because, you all know what it's like when you first meet somebody, trying to get to know them, you know, looking for red flags. Is that going to be a problem? Is that going to be a problem? Or there is no problems and you're like, what the? This is different. All right, this person actually gets me when I say this. They know I really fucking mean that. I'm not just saying it. Dude, the weird thing is, I called this person in. I said in the December readings, if you go back and look at the December singles, posted that on the 10th. I didn't even start talking to this guy till like the 17th, 16th, 17th of last month. And yeah, King of Wands comes out in that singles reading, right along with the Two of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups on both sides. The Lovers flipped. There was so many cards that was talking about divine partnership. I He came in and then kind of came in and went out. Well, this time he came in, he off. Dude, it's different from what the idiots I've been dealing with. Just I've dealt with a bunch of narcissists in my past. So this is actually kind of nice. It's not like that at all. He was actually here, but I decided to do a quick video because he does not want to be on my videos, and I don't blame him. But yeah, he's actually, I was telling him, I'm like, look, dude, like, I gotta get my shit done. They did. They do. That's why they're brought into our lives. I've been telling people this. I've been MIA because I've been focusing a lot on whether or not I'm looking for those red flags and doing some meditating and sifting it in my intuition. And I'm going to let you know, there were some things where I was kind of like, that reminds me of my ex. However, it was a good, sort of like a good trait. Um, it was a good trait, but it was kind of like, you look at the good and the bad. I don't know. Like I said, I told him, I said, you break my heart. You're going to wish you didn't. But I told him. He's like, that's not my intention at all. And he's been pretty nice and pretty friggin' wonderful. So I already met his parents. So, like, they like me. Very accepting of what I do. I know, Lisa. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's, I don't want to call it the TF word. I don't know. I don't really care. Like, terms are terms, and I just want to be treated correctly. That's it. I want to be treated equally to what I give somebody else. That's how I feel. And that's what I deserve. And I put that intention out there to the universe. I'm not taking any less than what I'm willing to give. And guess what? Finally, somebody is able to equally reciprocate. If I see any slacking on his part, oh yeah. That would, I'd say, be the narcissist. A lot of people are like, oh, well, my thing is, I don't think a twin flame would ever intentionally want to hurt you. These narcissists, like, scope people out and want to hurt them. They want to stunt them. Me and him both were dealing with these fucking people. When I first talked to him, the first time, I knew what he was going through. I could feel it coming. I'm like, I know exactly what you're dealing with. And he's like, yeah, well, he didn't understand NPD, not at all. He didn't understand what to look for in a narcissist. Well, I told him, I said, look, she's not going to freaking leave us alone. He's been dealing with drama with her too. It's been one freaking thing after another, and I don't want involved in it. And I told him I don't want to get involved in it. However, and I stayed out of it completely with those two going. It was what it was. I said, look, you got to go no contact with this chick. If you don't go no contact with her, we're not pressing forward, because if I don't see you trying to fucking get rid of that person, like as far as like keep them at a distance and let them know they're cut off, um that's just unnecessary for me. It's unnecessarily bullshit and drama. And he's like, I want that out of my life. She just had stuff stashed everywhere at his house, like clothes, makeup, and he never got all of it. He's a dude, like he doesn't know. She's like, well, I forgot this here, and then I need this here, and you never gave me my lamp back. And I'm just like, oh my God, lady. So she got her stuff, and the next day, I guess her boyfriend, this new dude she's seeing, went off on a post that my boyfriend, in an extremely positive post. Oh, I know. Dude, that shit breaks you. It breaks you because all you want to do is help somebody who you love, and they can't help it but abuse. Yeah, he's great. He's amazing, actually, and I don't want to bust a bubble or nothing, but it's more or less, I've been really just taking in the fact that I haven't been in a relationship. I couldn't manifest shit that was good. That was great, actually. I haven't had a good relationship where I actually connected with somebody for almost 2 years. I mean, that's pretty damn shitty. Going through all this shit all by yourself. Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. I don't know who's all in here. But yeah, that's why I've been MIA, folks. Like, I'm trying to get to know somebody. I haven't been home a whole lot, and I don't like taking my cards away from my house. So it's kind of like, do I want to do readings at his place? But then because of ripping his room apart to make sure she has all her stuff so that she leaves us alone. Um, yeah, I didn't have my cards with me, and next thing I know, I had other shit to do. But it's not that you guys aren't important. I feel so bad, but I kept on telling him, I got to get these readings out, dude. I have to get these readings out. I feel bad. Sorry, Capricorn and Aquarius and Pisces. You know I love you. Has nothing to do with, like, I don't want to read for you. Y'all know that I love you. More or less, it's like I'm trying to get to know somebody new, and dealing with getting toxic people out of our lives has been a struggle. It really has. I just want to know part of any type of possible third party anything. Like, that wasn't for me. And he had to figure out exactly what the hell he wanted. Well, guess what? He knew the night I went on my date. Did I tell you all this? I don't think I did. My date went fine. Um, I went on a date after I met this guy. Okie dokie. Went on a date after I met this guy with someone else because this guy couldn't make up his mind. And, well, that night I was on my date. I didn't tell him I was going on a date. I didn't put it on Facebook. I did post it on YouTube, but hell, this guy wasn't on YouTube, so he doesn't look at stuff. So, yeah. I end up at like, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I get a message from him, the guy I'm seeing now. I get a message from him and telling me that he made up, like, it wasn't even a choice. Like, he always wanted to, he just needed to get some shit straightened out and figured out before um, he could proceed forward because he didn't want to hurt me. So, what do you do with that? You're on a date and you get that message from a guy that you actually really connected with, and it's like, oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. And I told him straight up, I'm like, look, dude, I'm on a date. Which, because I was. Either way, yeah, guess what? He made up his mind. Yeah, I did get my hair done too, but it looks like shit today, so. Oh, yeah. Snowing. It started snowing. But, hi, who's everyone here? It started and then it stopped. We're supposed to, like I said, I think we're supposed to get anywhere from uh, a foot to a foot and a half of snow by the time all this is said and done, so. I got chocolate here. I got milk and bread here. I got stuff here to eat, though. He actually went to the barber shop, like I said, bringing us back subs. And then I'm probably going to be trapped in my house for the next 3 to 4 days solid. Except for going and... Oh my God, he even picked my... He messages me last night. And he's like... He knows it's that time for me. And he's like, what kind of chocolate bar do you want? And I'm like... It took me like 5 or 10 minutes to respond back. He got me a couple of them. So, either way, he's like, that's exactly what I was going to get you if you didn't respond back. Like, how do you know me? Like, we're quite alike in a lot of ways. It's odd. I know they're my favorite. But yeah, I've been doing good. Just trying to... One of the things that I'm doing differently, like I said, I got boundaries in this, yeah, I can actually call it a relationship. Hey guys, I've been able to stay in a relationship for more than a week. He had to go, hold on 1 second. He had to go get his hair cut first, and then he's getting our subs. Oh my God, shut up, he's getting you large. Liv, I'm on YouTube. See, yeah. Bad kids. Bad kids. So I'm kind of like, yeah, sitting here hunkered down waiting for this bomb to drop with snow. It's gray as shit out. I hate winter. I really do. I don't know about the rest of you, but I have 3. I haven't saw my one son in a couple weeks. Wonder what he's been up to. He hasn't said nothing. Either way, yeah. I've been helping him get stuff done out at his place. I've been trying to get my own stuff done out here. And like I said, he had to figure out how to deal with his own shit before he actually could come in and be a decent partner to me, and he knew that. So I gave him that space. I did exactly what they tell you to do. I held space, yet continuing to work on myself and not take it personally. See, I think a lot of times we take this shit personally. No, you just have to freaking back up. Let a guy figure it out. You got to keep that. You got to kind of keep some of your emotions to yourself at that point and let them figure it out. If you had a real good connection with somebody, guess what? They aren't going to want to mess that up. They really like you, they'll figure their self out, not doing damage to you. So that's pretty much what he had to do, damage control. He didn't want any more conflict with his ex. He wanted to get her out of his life because she was kind of, I mean, I saw some of the stuff she does. When I started dating my boyfriend, I had a few people message me about his ex. And they were like, look, man, yeah, I'm not going to get onto it on here because I don't want any drama. But pretty much he was dealing with the female version of what I was dealing with. And I personally called her out for it. So guess what? She stopped. When I exposed her right on for the shit, it's been weird. But yeah, I kind of had to expose her. Making fake accounts and just everything that narcissists do, this chick was doing. Trying to triangulate. I mean, the mind fuckery and all that. Yeah. I never saw, like, I never, you kind of don't I get the whole thing now of people not understanding exactly what you went through who have never gone through that. But when you're dating somebody who has gone through it and you have experience with it, like you could be like anticipating their next move. And every time I'm pretty much right. Like I told him, I said, as soon as you go into contact, she's going to freaking try and find you on a different forum. Sure enough. Or she uses a fake profile. I'm like, wow. This chick's 41 and acting like this still. I'm like, thirsty bitch. That sounds terrible, but it's ridiculous. And yeah, you do lose trust. When you go through this shit, you lose trust and you almost want to lose faith that the universe knows what they're doing. They do. Either way, yeah, I just want to get on here and say, hey, sorry for, yeah, not being on here very much, but I wanted to come on and do a quick update and let y'all know, yeah, I apologize for not getting everything done. I will. And I'll work twice as hard next month. Like I said, I'm just trying to get to know somebody because the times where I pretty much have not looked for red flags or ignored them, that's when like I said, I'm just kind of sitting back. He's great so far. I don't necessarily know. I'm watching. I'm watching. Make sure their actions line up with their words. Call boundaries. Not walls, boundaries. Boundaries you can let people in and you can shut them motherfuckers out. Boundaries are like gates. You can open it or you can close it and say deuces. Don't come back. Padlock, clock. Locked. Out. I've done that. I've had to, and it wasn't that I wanted to be mean. It was just I didn't like my boundaries being crossed anymore. And when you start putting boundaries up with narcissists, guess what happens? Yeah. They don't like that. So they'll rail against your boundaries. And then punish you for having boundaries. Well, guess what? They ain't gonna fucking punish me for having boundaries. Mm-mm. That's why it didn't work. Because I'd call motherfucker out, not care. Or then when I do and I see how they act, they get an emotional response of me walking on eggshells to try and please that person. Fuck that. You don't like me for me. This guy, I can be myself. I can be myself. Hell, I pulled tarot cards for him last night. Guess what kept coming up? Because he was dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, the Lovers card kept coming out. I'm like, oh god, she's still stalking. I know that. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Watch. Same with my exes. Watch. I don't care. But the moment you try and interfere, it's not a good idea. It's like they were trying to interfere with shit. AJ's been very friggin' honest. So, either way, I just wanted to get on here and say, hey, I'll be on do readings at one point. Waiting for him to get back from the barber shop, and he got us subs, and we're gonna eat and see what happens with this snow. Oh god. Yeah, walks the freaking shovel. I don't know where you people live, but I hate snow. I've lived in Pennsylvania my whole life. I hate it here. So, at one point, I'd like to get the heck away from these winters. I've been saying for well over a year I want to move down south. Actually making plans for it. Oh, you're from England? Nice. Well, I guess I'm going to get off here. I kind of want to just give a quick explanation and let y'all know I'm going to be back to finish up stuff for this month. I kind of did Capricorn, the singles readings. I did them a little bit later in the month, last month. So, like, I did them on Christmas. So I kind of was looking at it like, well, they're still okay because usually these are 4-week increments anyway. And I did theirs around Christmas. So I'll get on here and do their generals for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, which Pisces is I like Pisces energy because it's very imaginative and you can get into your, I personally can get into Piscean energy very easy. And it's like I sit in that seat for doing my tarot and I'm doing for Pisces and I ask about Pisces. I legit, it's like I get into the zone immediately. Boom. I think the Pisces readings have been the most magical readings I've ever done out of anybody. And Aries is pretty good. Our readings have been awesome. From what I see. And then I see other readers do stuff. And I'm like, see? That's what I said in my reading. And for December's and January's, my shit was out earlier. Not necessarily January. I'm sorry. For December, I had all my generals done before December. So I was on it. Either way, yeah. Bear with me, folks. I still love you. I'm not going nowhere. And like I've had some people who had got a hold of me and were like, "Is everything cool? Everything okay? Everything's fine." So, anyway, I love you, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And like I said, I'm waiting on the snowfall here. Whew. Ouch. Either way, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you for the readings later.